But yes, it was good.
Yeah, most of it. So, oh, good, very nice. So that's needed for Likiditanya, for what was taught in a Brisa, the first peder, the first mention of fats. It was taught in a Brisa, Ketzeru. How does he do it? How does he bring up the pieces onto the altar? Chayfes hapeder al beis hashchita ma'aleo, v'zeh derech kavod shel ma'ala. This is more respectful to have the place of the shechting covered over by the fats. You shouldn't see the cut in the neck. So they would put the fats over the cut on the neck. It would be covered, and that was more respectful. And that we learned from the fats. It's a reish v'sapeder. It's a puder. The Gemara says, "V'hai Tana ma'isle mehacha," and the following Tana brings it from the next thing. It's not going to be the first one. It's going to be, you have to patience here. The Tanya, it was taught in a brisa. Zayis teiras habehema v'ha'oif. Let me take a look in your Gemara again for the full pasuk. This is the laws of the animal and the bird and all the living soul that swarms in the water and all life that creeps on the earth. This is Shmini. Discusses the halachas of the animals. So it says, this is the laws of the animal and the bird. Now, which Torah is equal for both the animal and the bird? They all have different halachas. So what does it mean? This is the Torah of, how do I say, is it Torah, this is the halacha of, how would I say the halachais? How would I do that? Say Torahs, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
No, Torah is you would say Torahs.
No, but if I would say one halacha would be Tairas, the halacha of. I guess I would have to say Tairas, I think. I don't know. But there's one halacha that's equal with the bird and the animal and the bird. Which halacha is equal to the animal to the bird? Va'if lebehem, and the bird to the animal. The Gemara goes through. It's not so similar because behema metama b'maga b'masa, an animal that dies, it gives off impurity by touching it or by lifting it up, even if you don't touch it. Oif eina metama b'maga b'masa, a bird that dies, it doesn't give off impurity through touching, through contact. However, oif metama b'gadam abeis abliya, if someone swallows a kosher bird, how much was it? Kazayas of a kosher bird. Someone swallows an amount of a kosher bird, so his clothing become impure, even if he doesn't touch it. How did he get it into his mouth? Someone else put it into his mouth with on a toothpick. On a what's the sushi thing? On the chopsticks, put it into his mouth. So if he put it into his mouth, it would make his clothing tummy even without contact, just because he swallowed it. But behema eina metama b'gadam abeis abliya, and an animal doesn't do that. So be'ez Torah shavsa behema life. So which halacha compares a bird to an animal to a bird, va'if lebehema, and a bird to an animal to a bird to an animal. Laimalach, it's coming to tell you, ma behema b'shchita, afayf b'shchita. Just like an animal is shechted, a bird also has to be shechted. Where do you know an animal shechted? Doesn't tell me. We're going to have to use one of the drushes before. So Vitana Maisel Mihacha is not yet. We're looking for a new. Rashi says. Let's go a drop further. Imalahalam b'reiv shnayim, afkan b'reiv shnayim. By the animal, you have to cut 2 pipes. By the bird, also you have to cut two pipes. Tamle mirzais. No, this is. There's one halacha, not more than that. That there's shchita, but don't take it too far. That to say that we have to now make a comparison. That the bird needs to be cut by both pipes. It's an interesting thing, because I have mamash a pasuk that tells me that I don't have to cut both pipes. It comes along the Rabbanan according to one lishna before and tells me that I do have to cut. There's a Taz that says anything that the Torah clearly tells you, the Rabbanan don't forbid. No, it's interesting. This I didn't see any comments, but if this is clearly excluding that you don't have to cut both pipes, then the Rabbanan, especially that's what we do according to the Rush. Rashi says that how do we know that the animal you have to cut both pipes? And he says that we're using that the head was shikvar hutas, that was cut off, so we have one of those drushes before. Okay. Rabbi Eliezer says, did we have a name to the first one? No. That was just the Tanya. Rabbi Eliezer says, Be'ez Torah shavsa behema life. Which halacha makes a bird comparable, an animal comparable to a bird, va'ifla behema, and a bird to an animal? Lai malach, it's coming to tell you, ma oifech sherer min atzavar, just like a bird, it's kosher from the neck. Af behema sherer min atzavar.